Yeah. Clearly, I picked good schools, so that's in there for sure. But I'm excited. I play with some of those guys. I have a lot of respect for that program. I have a lot of respect for Coach Freeman. Yeah, I'm just excited for the matchup overall.
When you were playing wide receiver there, would you ever imagine you were playing against them now in that specific game as a corner at Ohio State?
I would never imagine that part of it, though. It's a great opportunity, and I'm just really excited to go guard some of the guys I used to play with.
What stands out about their offense and how it changed since you played for them?
They have a load in that running back room. They have a lot of good guys. They have three really good backs that are popping up on the tape, so it's going to be important for us to go stop the run game and win up front.
What have you enjoyed about that round time package?
I really enjoy the opportunity just to be on the field and really just go play. If I'm being honest, I got to be on the field on some critical downs, help the team win, and just do my part in our overall execution.
What about that spot specifically suits your skill set?
I mean, it's normal nickel. I mean, clearly I'm coming in on third down with that dime package, so I get to show off my coverage ability, which I really like to do.
Lorenzo, what do you feel like are the biggest ways in which you've grown from the start of this year to where you are right now?
Where do I really start there? I would have to say at first, I would credit a lot of that to my teammates, just growing closer with the team. So I think I've been just growing more passionate about the game, just who I'm playing for, who I'm playing and why I'm really doing it. But my overall skill set, getting some of that gameplay, I get to really just match the speed of the game. I played a bunch of different receivers from different schools, different body types, etc., things like that. So being able just to be more dynamic, being blitz, and do things of that nature. So just overall enhance my game.
It's kind of a cliche question, but do you remember when it really kind of clicked for you this year, where you were playing the way you were supposed to in practice, and guys were noticing it? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I would have to say it was that Nebraska week when they gave me the all clear to start that week. And then in the game, there was a critical third down. I had to go make a play, and I did that. So from there, I think my trust started to go with the program.
Why did you decide to transfer?
I thought really the longevity of my career, I thought it would be at cornerback. And I had a lot of trust in Coach Wall, and I had a lot of trust in what Ohio State does with DB. So I was just I thought this would be the best fit for me.
How much of a factor was Sonny being here?
Sonny being close to home, my brother here, that's definitely a plus. But I had to think about the longevity of my career. Me playing with Sonny's not necessarily going to help me get to the NFL. So I had to think about what was going to be best for me there.
Lorenzo, how can you draw from your time there to prepare to play against them?
I think a lot about the program. There's a lot of similarities in between both programs. One thing that I really think about, or I was thinking about before coming doing this, we used to do tug of war there. So going to get some of the guys those one-on-one matchups, and this game's kind of like that tug of war. There's going to be some momentum swings, and we just have, when they blow the whistle at the end, we got to make sure we're pulling it to our side.
Do you have a lot of teammates, coaches asking you things, trying to get tips on how to play those games?
They asked me a couple questions, but that was more so last year. I know they have a new offensive coordinator from LSU, so the team's a little bit different from when I was there. But yeah, there's definitely some questions being asked.
Yeah, what do you see a lot different with Riley Leonard at quarterback? Obviously different from the guy last year. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, he can run the ball for sure. I think his physicality, his athleticism, his toughness shows up on the tape. There's going to be a lot of +1 runs, which makes it hard. Extra hat in the box, have to defend that. But I think he's a big leader on that team. Not saying the other quarterbacks weren't, but he's really a driving force for that offense to go.
And Greathouse at wide receiver. What jumps out at you about him?
He has decent size. He has really good size. He shows some twitch on film. So I was there with him as well. So I'm excited to go with that matchup.
Lorenzo, you said you spent some time this year really thinking about your purpose and why you're doing it. Why are you doing it?
I'm doing this when I really think about it. Legacy is a bit really comes to mind. My dad being here, my brother being here, and then this team's growing. I think it's a really faith-based team. So I just want to give a lot of credit to Jesus Christ for giving me this opportunity to be on this team, and be able to do this today.
Speaking of legacy, Jack Sawyer is writing quite a story of his own right now. Can you tell us a funny Jack story of how he's personally impacted you in a moment to make you better this season?
I don't even want to talk about this season, I'm being honest. Me and Jack been friends since we were 7 years old playing basketball, and he helped this competitive edge really increase. When we were on the court, he was always that guy talking stuff, always getting the team, our guys rallied up then. And then he helped me get better when I'm younger, because when you're younger, the people you surround yourself with, that really helps help you form who you are. And he played a really big part in that, just always pushed me to be my best self, and hopefully I did the same for him. So. Yeah, it's more like an NFL season, a little bit less, but it starts to add up on your body. So good thing about Ohio State, we have depth here, so when guys needed to step up, Like when I have my opportunities, you see the D-line, multiple positions, they really need to step up. We've had the guys to do that. So just staying healthy and really trying to take this over the whole season.
Lorenzo, with whether it be Jack, you, Sonny, Ty, I'm sure I've forgotten somebody. Pickerington's having a real moment in this season. I mean, how cool is it for your hometown to have so many big moments this season?
It means a lot to Pickerington. We all played like childhood sports together, so I think it just goes like the community that I was surrounded in, the type of parents, that mindset, just like really pushing their kids to be great, and I hope that continues on in Pickerington.
Who's the best basketball player on the team?
I would have to say either JT, Sonny. I feel bad for doing my boy Jack, but JT or Sonny.
Did you see Jack rising to this kind of level even back then? I mean, what stood out about it from an athlete?
I mean, I feel like that's easy to say, yeah, just because he was like the #1 player in the country coming out of high school. So like the expectations have always been high, but it's hard as like a 8-year-old to even envision like him being like making that play that he did. But we always knew we were going to play at a high level together, and we talked about that since we were really young.
Like what? I mean, what were the conversations?
Originally, we talked about playing at Ohio State together, and now we're here though. But so like my freshman year, when we both were sophomore year when we were getting recruited to Ohio State, me and him were visiting like every other week together. So really just seeing the vision, seeing what he talked about, and being a man of his word, just going to accomplish what he did.
When you saw the bracket, so you're on one side, Notre Dame's on the other, were you hoping you guys would meet?
I honestly wasn't even thinking about Notre Dame because there was so much going on in the program at the time. Like the real focus was just on being Tennessee. So to be here in this time, my girlfriend goes to Notre Dame. A lot of my family, like just a lot of connections between Notre Dame and Ohio State for me. So I just know it's going to be a good matchup that everyone's excited for.
When you look back in touch with many guys on the team, talk to them this week.
I did talk to him, but those were conversations were short-lived. I told him I can't be talking to the enemy for too long. So
You look girlfriend.
she's rooting for Ohio State. She should. We actually had a conversation about this. So she should be in Ohio State gear if anyone sees her. So
Was this a difficult conversation?
it was a little difficult. It was a little bumpy, but we got her on the Ohio State side for sure.
Well, you've already done this though, like with your parents in the first couple, so you can
Yeah,
have those conversations.
no doubt. My mom and dad, they don't have to split jerseys anymore or anything like that. All Ohio State should be at this game.
When you look back at the program when you left it at Notre Dame and it getting to a national championship under Coach Freeman, like how much growth? I know you're not there anymore. But how much growth have you seen from the outside, kind of looking at it?
Yeah, I'm on the outside, but I've always kept in touch with my players there, like some of my friends and current players there. So I want to credit a lot of that to Coach Freeman. The program, like when I was there, there were some tough losses that were taken, so there definitely needed some change to be made, and he did that. And I think this formatting with the 12-team playoff, it helped us, but it really helped them as well.
Lorenzo, you've been really open about your teammate and how that has influenced your relationship with the teammates. Is there something unique about that on this team? I'm sure that exists at Notre Dame as well.
Yeah, Notre Dame it was a little bit different just because it's already rooted in their tradition. So here, guys that really had to step up and really kind of be vocal about it. And I just think it was like of the utmost importance just because in our sport, like you have to have a reference point. And if your reference point is it's just measured on your success on the field, how much NIL money you're getting, things of that nature, it's easy to go up and down. So finding that reference point within the Lord has kept this team steady.
Did you have a feeling that Coach Freeman would be successful? And if so, why?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Coach, I'd say a lot of it is because he had Ohio State roots. But no, honestly, Coach Freeman, when he first came, the team, they really took him in when I was at Notre Dame. I remember him first coming in the locker room vividly, and everyone in the team jumped up. And this is another thing that sticks out to me. Before every single practice, he dapped up every single player in line. So he's a really player coach. And I just want to like he works real hard. Like I just saw like the dedication he had, like how much he cared about the program, the players, and being that Notre Dame man. So I have a lot of respect and yeah, a lot of their successes because of him.
From watching from afar, and have you seen anything about him that is matured as a head coach? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand, but I'm not sure on that level on like how much he's matured. But I saw the bricks being laid for sure while I was there.
How much did they try to keep you? How much did they try to keep you?
Yeah, I've had a long talk with Al Golden while I was there, defensive coordinator, and he really wanted me to stay. But I kind of already had my mind made up that I was ready to enter the portal and find a better fit for myself. So
Maybe switch to defense for Notre Dame?
yeah, that was the conversation as well. So
Anything else? Great. Lorenzo, thank you very much.
appreciate it. Thank you.